Those who bow to the spirit of laziness and compromise, they will see the emptiness of their choices. God cannot be mocked. The seeds you plant now are the harvest you will reap when the world enters the new season ahead. After September 30th, 2025, the masks will be torn off. The hidden will be revealed. Those who claimed faith only with words, but denied it in their actions, will stand exposed. But those who have kept their hearts pure, those who prayed when no one was watching, those who disciplined their lives to honor God, they will shine like lights in the darkness. People will look at them and ask, "How are you still standing when everything is shaking?" And the answer will not be found in human strength, but in the shelter of God. Mark this clearly: the days ahead will not be easy. There will be confusion, there will be struggle, there will be storms, but do not let that shake you. Because storms are not meant to destroy the faithful. They are meant to reveal their foundation. When the winds blow, when the waters rise, it will be clear who built their life on the solid rock of faith in God and who built their life on the sand of comfort and compromise. After September 30, 2025, the difference between these two will no longer be hidden. It will be visible to all. This is why I cry out to you now with urgency. Do not wait until that day to prepare. Do not say, "I will change tomorrow." Do not say, "I will get serious later." Later will be too late. The time to prepare is now. The time to draw near to God is now. The time to discipline your spirit, to rise in prayer, to kill the laziness that chains your destiny. It is now. Because when that day comes, there will be no time to build what you neglected. You will either stand ready or you will fall unprepared. But here is the promise: those who choose God now, those who surrender their whole heart, will walk in a covering so strong that no power of darkness can touch them. When others are afraid, you will walk in peace. When others are lost, you will walk in clarity. When others are broken, you will walk in strength. God Himself will be your shield. He will guide your steps. He will make a way in the wilderness and streams in the desert. His hand will not leave you. His eyes will not ignore you. His presence will not abandon you. But that promise is not for the careless. It is for the faithful. Understand this deeply. After September 30, 2025, God will call His people into greater responsibility. This is not the time for passive faith. This is not the time for empty words. This is the time for action. God will separate the ones who say they believe from the ones who live as if they believe. And the call upon your life will grow heavier. But do not fear that weight, because with every burden God places, He also provides the strength to carry it. With every assignment He gives, He also pours out the grace to fulfill it. You are not being called to stand in your own power. You are being called to stand in His. The days ahead will expose where your trust lies. If your trust is in money, you will be shaken when money fails. If your trust is in people, you will be broken when people disappoint. If your trust is in comfort, you will collapse when comfort disappears. But if your trust is in God, then nothing, no storm, no loss, no fear will move you. Because God is unshakable, and those who stand in Him will remain unshakable. So I ask you, what kind of life will you live when this season arrives? Will you be among the fearful, running and hiding? Or will you be among the faithful, rising and shining? Will you be the one who regrets the time wasted? Or will you be the one who rejoices in the preparation you made? The decision is yours today. The warning has been given. The time has been marked. And the Spirit of God is calling you to rise. Now, more than ever, you must discipline yourself. Cut away the distractions that weaken your focus. Silence the voices that keep you from obeying God. Rise earlier, pray longer, work harder, love deeper. Stop living as if tomorrow is guaranteed, because it is not. Live every day as if God Himself were watching, because He is. And live in such a way that when the shaking comes, you will not tremble, but stand tall as a warrior of faith. After September 30th, 2025, the world will witness that those who trust in God cannot be shaken. They will see that while nations rise and fall, while systems collapse, while fear spreads like fire, there is a remnant who walk with confidence, who live with peace, who shine with unexplainable light. That remnant can be you, but only if you prepare now. So rise, beloved. Rise in strength. Rise in courage. Rise in faith. Do not fear what is coming. Instead, let it awaken you. Let it drive you deeper into God's presence. Let it purify your heart, sharpen your focus, and ignite your spirit. Because the future does not belong to the lazy, the distracted, or the half-hearted. The future belongs to those who walk with God without compromise. And when the day comes, when the world shakes and hearts fail, you will not be afraid. You will stand as a testimony of God's power, a living witness of His faithfulness, a beacon of light in the darkness. And people will look at you and know there is a God, and those who trust Him will never be put to shame. Listen with the deepest attention of your soul, because what I am declaring to you now is not merely a warning. It is a divine invitation. When God marks a time in history, it is not so that His people will be consumed by fear, but so that they may rise with clarity. After September 30, 2025, the veil will be thinner. Those who walk in the light of God will feel His presence more clearly. But those who live in compromise will feel the weight of emptiness pressing down on them. It will be as if God Himself is asking each person, who truly belongs to me? Do you understand how urgent this is? We live in a generation distracted by comfort, overwhelmed by noise, and seduced by pleasure. Laziness has taken root in the hearts of many, not only laziness of the body, but laziness of the spirit. People no longer wrestle in prayer. They no longer fight against temptation. They no longer discipline themselves to listen to God. And because of that, when the shaking begins, they will have no anchor. Their hearts will be tossed about like ships without sails. But those who train themselves now, those who anchor their souls in God now, will not be moved. They will hear His whisper even in the storm. Mark my words, the test that comes will not be about wealth or status. It will not be about titles or appearance. It will be about the condition of your heart. God will search to see who truly trusted Him, who lived for Him, who obeyed Him even when it was costly. And those who have lived in obedience will discover a covering that nothing in this world can compare to. Even if the earth shakes, they will feel peace. Even if nations tremble, They will walk in confidence because God Himself will be their shield. But let me tell you this truth. Preparation for that day is not about panic. It is about positioning. You must position your life under the authority of God. You must break free from the chains of sin that weigh you down. You must let go of the bitterness, the anger, the envy, the addictions. Do not carry them into the season ahead, because they will crush you when the pressure rises. Purify your heart now. Train your spirit now. Live as if God's eyes are on you every second, because they are. He sees the secret places. He hears the thoughts you hide. And when the testing comes, only those who have walked with integrity will endure. After September 30th, 2025, many will seek peace in the wrong places. They will look for answers in governments, in leaders, in systems, in their wealth. And when those things fail, despair will consume them. But those who have placed their trust in God will not run in circles looking for peace. They will already have it flowing from within, because peace is not found in the world. It is given by God to those who walk with Him. That is why now, more than ever, you must deepen your trust. Stop leaning on things that can be shaken. Anchor yourself in the one who cannot be moved. Do you see what God is doing? He is not abandoning His people. He is refining them. He is preparing a remnant, a people who are strong, courageous, and unshakable. He is calling you to be part of that remnant. But you cannot walk into this season half asleep. You cannot drag your laziness, your compromises, your excuses into the future. If you do, they will destroy you. You must decide today, I will rise, I will discipline myself, I will give God my whole heart. Only then will you stand when others fall. Let me reveal to you another truth. After September 30, 2025, God will elevate those who have been hidden. Many who were unknown, who prayed in silence, who served quietly without recognition, they will be lifted. People will look and wonder, where did this strength come from? Where did this wisdom come from? Where did this authority come from? And the answer will be simple. It came from God. The world will see that true authority is not given by man, but by God. And He gives it to those who humble themselves before Him. At the same time, those who lived only for appearances, those who built their reputation but neglected their character, will be exposed. Their emptiness will be made clear. Their weakness will be revealed. And they will have no covering because they trusted in themselves and not in God. This is why I tell you, do not waste your energy polishing the outside while neglecting the inside. Do not spend your life impressing people while ignoring the one who sees your soul. After September 30, 2025, such a life will collapse under its own weight. Beloved, do not think this message is only about judgment. It is also about promise. For God has declared that those who endure, those who remain faithful, will walk into a season of multiplied blessing. Their prayers will be answered swiftly. Their steps will be guided clearly. Their lives will carry an anointing that others cannot explain. Even in a time of shaking, they will be fruitful. Even in a time of lack, they will overflow. Because the God who called them is faithful to sustain them. So what must you do? You must awaken your spirit. You must make prayer your weapon, discipline your lifestyle, and surrender your plans to God. You must rise each day with a warrior's mindset, declaring, I will not waste this day. I will not bow to laziness. I will not live in fear. I will honor God with every breath. When you live like this, you are not just preparing for a date. You are preparing for eternity. You are shaping your soul for the kingdom that cannot be shaken. Hear me. After September 30, 2025, many will wish they had taken this call seriously. They will wish they had prayed more, worked harder, lived holier. Do not be among them. Let your life now be a life of no regrets. Use your time wisely. Love deeply. Forgive quickly. Give generously. And walk every step with the awareness that God is with you. God is watching you, and God is calling you higher. This is your moment. This is your warning. This is your invitation. Do not delay. Rise now, and you will not fear the shaking that is to come. Instead, you will walk into it with confidence, knowing that the hand of God is upon you, and nothing, absolutely nothing, can separate you from His covering. My beloved brothers and sisters, as we stand at the edge of time, let me remind you with fire in my heart, God has already written your destiny, and no man, no system, no storm of life can erase what God has ordained. The world may shake, powers may rise and fall, voices of doubt may roar, but if God is for you, no one can stand against you. You are not created to live in fear. You are not called to live in despair. You were chosen to shine as a light in the darkness, to walk in strength, and to finish your race with glory. Do not allow the weight of uncertainty to bend your shoulders. Lift your head high and declare within your heart, God is my fortress, my strength, my guide, my shield. This is not a time to be lukewarm in your faith. This is not a time to sit quietly while the world pulls your heart away. This is the time to rise with boldness, to stand firm, to say, I will not be moved, because I know the one who holds tomorrow in His hand. You are not abandoned. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. God has carved your name in the palm of His hand, and He watches over you day and night. So, I ask you, will you live these coming days in fear, or will you live them in faith? Will you tremble at the shadows of men, or will you rise with courage, knowing that the eternal God surrounds you? Choose faith, my friends. Choose courage. Choose to align your life with the voice of God that calls you higher, deeper, stronger. Let the fire of devotion consume your laziness, your doubt, your hesitation. Stand as one who knows the truth, that even if the world collapses, God remains unshaken, and those who trust Him remain unshaken too. Take this moment as your turning point. Surrender your distractions, cast away your secret fears, and step into the future with unwavering confidence. Live every single day with the awareness that your breath, your strength, and your opportunities come from God. Do not waste them. Do not bury your gifts in the ground of fear. Do not let the whispers of hopelessness silence your purpose. Arise and walk boldly, because the world needs your light, and God has already promised to be with you. Let your heart burn with determination. Let your soul echo with courage. Let your life testify that God is alive, faithful, and mighty to carry you through. And as you leave this moment, make this decision. You will not bow to fear. You will not surrender to doubt. and you will not live small. You will rise with the power of faith. You will shine with the strength of conviction, and you will finish your journey knowing you gave your all. God has already gone before you, and He will never leave you. Walk boldly into your tomorrow, for your future is secure in Him.